Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Curating 50 Years of Photos. The first thing we have to do is declutter the area so that I have room to think and work. So here I have some mending. I don't know why that Costco ad is in here. Oh, so that I could look at it. And this is like a project I was going to do. That needs to get put away. I mean, just, there's just stuff. There's just a whole lot of stuff going on in here. So let's get this cleaned up. Don't touch his face. Let's get this cleaned up. And yeah, see, I've been piling stuff up in here again. Before I get started cleaning, here's a little update for you. The dollhouse thing. Also, in case you missed it on my community tab, I just wanted to say thank you again to Tammy B because she asked me, do you have an Amazon wish list? And I was like, well, yeah, I do. But all I have on it is like dresses, just like regular stuff. But she was like, well, you should put some cleaning stuff on there and post it. So I did, and she sent me these cleaning rags. Is that not so sweet? So yeah, I added my Amazon link up there. I never thought I would see the day. Isn't that so nice? I just love this community here on YouTubes. So before I get too much into it, I just want to remind you this is a collaboration called Photos with Friends, and the host is Sunday Dawn over at The Helpful Home. And I will leave the playlist and her link down in the description box below. Please feel free to join. Just message her over on YouTube message her over on Instagram. So if you have photos that are all in a disarray and you don't know what to do with them, maybe you inherited some of them, whatever the case may be, you have them. Get them out and sort them along with us. And make a scrapbook or do whatever you do. Just don't knock your pencil sharpener off the windowsill and have to clean up a big giant mess like I did. So I will be doing my Curating 50 Years of Photos only on the first Friday of the month from now on in the collaboration with Sunday Dawn called Photos with Friends, because once a week was just too much for me, because I just want to be less stressed, less in a hurry, less worried about this video and that video, because I just had too much going on. I will never stop doing the tiny tidies because they keep me inspired to clean up messes that I don't really want to clean up in my own home. Because truly, you can't really help others like on the Clean for Freeze if my own house is in a disarray. I just cannot think straight when everything is messy. I would get too overwhelmed and then I wouldn't want to do the Clean for Freeze anymore. So that is why the 10-minute tidy Tuesdays are necessary. I will say I did enjoy doing the Friday videos because it stopped me from collecting too much crap that I shove. Anytime I don't know what to do with something or I know it goes in the library, instead of putting it away, I just throw it on the couch, throw it on the coffee table, throw it like wherever. And yeah, I just do this to myself all the time. I think it's just going to be something that I'm never going to outgrow. I think I've just been doing it my whole life, and that's just how I roll. There's just no way. I try so hard to stop myself from stuff shuffling, but I can't stop stuff shuffling for whatever reason. I don't know. I have a disorder, I guess. That yellow dress and that overall shorts on the floor are my mending. See, I could have folded them up and put them on my sewing box, but what did I do? I just threw them in the chair. This box has the leftover styrofoam in it that go in those under the door things, so when the air conditioner's on, the cold air doesn't seep out. So that's what I was showing you there with my foot. And here I am. I do not know where to put this because it's a project. All my cupboards are full, and it's a project that I have no idea when I'm going to get to it. So I just shuffled it in a cupboard. I say it's a project because I was going to crochet some more since I had some leftover styrofoam and I already used all the black things that came with it. Anyway, these lamps have been on my nerves since Christmas because they have Christmas decorations on them. I love them, but I just don't want them out when it's not Christmas. And yeah, this is just a matter of me not putting my stuff away when I'm done with it, like these markers for coloring. I colored one day and I didn't put them away and I just left them on the counter there, and that's where they've been for like 2 months. I don't know why I do that. And then, yeah, so now I just have to put all this stuff away. But anyway, the video is supposed to be about photos, and here I am cleaning. But here's the thing. I cannot clean. I cannot do photos until the room is clean. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Because the photos take so much of my mental capacity that it's all I can do. I can't look around and be cluttered in my brain and do photos at the same time. I just cannot. I cannot do it. That elastic goes on one of those scrapbooks, but I don't know which one, and I don't have time to figure it out right now. Finally had an idea what to do with these lamps, and I shouldn't have tried to do it with the phone in my hand, but I just did it anyway. I don't have an excuse for myself. So I'm gonna go put them further away from my eye so that I can't tell that they have Christmas decorations on them. I got my book that I'm going to be working on. Today's the next day, obviously. You could already see that. I probably already explained it when I was cleaning the room. Photos are hard for me. Anyway, I'm probably going to cut all this out. This is so stupid. I don't care. Anyway. I'm just going to take my pictures out of here. I actually have no idea what my problem is. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's like, I don't know, a block. I'm just looking at all these pictures. I sped this up like 12 times, and then I sped it up again twice more than that. So it just took me a while to look at all the pictures. I'm afraid of things getting out of order. That's my issue. And I'm also afraid of finding pictures without dates and not knowing when it was taken, and therefore not knowing where to put it. And the thought of putting it in the wrong spot and screwing somebody up by thinking it's the wrong month or the wrong year. I don't know why. It just makes me really anxious. Okay, so this book is empty. It's going to go to donations. So here's another book going into the donations. These are all 1994. They're in order. That one was out of order, and these are random. I have to put them somewhere else where they belong. I have to get the right... I have to check and see my bin. Okay, so this kind of stinks because I already have one bin, 1994 Las Vegas. And then I have this whole bin that's 1994. And now I have this whole stack that's 1994. So, what month are these? I'm going to have to... shoot. Okay, this is August. So these are after those. Okay, so this is like summertime. This obsession I have with chronology, it does not affect my daily life, so I don't need to seek medical attention for it. That is actually, I know what day that was. Okay. So this obsessive compulsive issue combined with my perfectionism is what's keeping me from enjoying this process. August. Because I don't have the time to do it perfectly, so I just stuff it and don't do it at all. And that's this starts out. Okay, so this is June, and then I see this is May, so I'm going to put them in the piles of months, and then I'll know how many more bins I need to make for for 1994. So I'm just making months of piles. I'm making piles of months right now. Okay, I don't know how many I'm throwing away yet, but that was 225 I just went through. So now we're at 18 albums and 24 photo boxes. I might have to buy some more at some point. I still have some empty, I have 3 empty ones there I could use. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, back to making my month piles. I ended up having to open the other 1994 box so that I could, chronology them. Okay, so these are for 1993. They go in one of these other boxes. This is all 1994. This is from February, and I know I have more pictures from February. I just don't know where they're at right now. So we have March, April, May, June, July. I must have more from July somewhere. August. These are all 96. And, these are all, a whole year, 2 years afterwards. These are 94, but they go somewhere else. They're, October, February, and, Christmas. So, I'm going to have to do some shuffling here real quick. Okay, so what I did was I put the 93 ones back in here where they went, and then I put those other ones in the closet for when I get to those, because they're in some other album. And then with these, I'm going to figure out which combination and try to get them to all fit in 2 boxes. I don't think it's possible, but we'll see. Okay, so what I did was I made a March through April, a May through June, and a July through August. Then I have, the August Las Vegas, the December Las Vegas. And anyway, that's where I'm at right now. Thank you so much for being here with me today while I curate my 50 years of photos. And don't forget to watch the playlist in my description box below and head on over to The Helpful Home and subscribe there, because if if you want to know how to do your pictures perfectly, that's where you want to look. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.